All right, let's get right into it. We're going to tackle the single biggest question in trading. Why do most traders lose money? And I'll tell you right now, the answer probably has nothing to do with finding some perfect strategy and everything to do with a mistake you might be making right this second. Seriously, this is probably the most important piece of advice to start with. If you feel like you're stuck in that cycle, you try a strategy, you lose a few trades, and then you immediately jump to the next shiny new indicator or system, this is for you. It's time to break that loop for good. And that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? We're all conditioned to think our tools are the problem. Oh, my strategy is broken. But if the strategy isn't the real issue, then we've got to look somewhere else. And that somewhere is a lot closer to home. Okay, first, we need to talk about what I call the strategy trap. This is this powerful illusion that keeps so many traders from ever seeing real, consistent results. It feels like you're being productive, jumping from system to system, but really, it just leads you nowhere. Do any of these sound familiar? I bet they do. These are the usual suspects, the go-to excuses. It's always something external, right? The strategy's flawed, the tools are wrong, or hey, the game is rigged against me. It's just a way of avoiding a much harder and way more important truth. And this, right here, this is the core myth that fuels the entire strategy trap. This one single belief is responsible for just countless blown accounts. It's this idea that there's some kind of holy grail out there, and once you finally find it, all your trading problems are just going to magically disappear. But you know what? That is not how this works. Okay, think about this for a second, because this one comparison just shatters that whole myth. Picture it. Two traders. They are given the exact same set of rules, the same indicators, everything. So how is it possible that one of them succeeds while the other one completely fails? The strategy is the same. The only variable is the trader. Which brings us to the main event, the core idea here. Execution is everything. It's not about the plan you have on paper. It's about how you actually trade that plan when you're under pressure and the market is moving. Just let that sink in for a minute. Execution beats strategy. A kind of meh strategy that's executed flawlessly will almost always outperform a brilliant strategy that's executed poorly. Your ability to just follow your own rules is the single most critical skill you can ever develop. So here they are. These are the real account killers. It's not your indicators, it's not your moving averages, it's revenge trading right after a loss. It's getting greedy and moving your profit target further away. It's feeling that fear and closing a great trade way too early. It's all those impulsive decisions made in the heat of the moment that have absolutely nothing to do with your plan. And here's a huge reason why those impulses take over: mental fatigue. Trading isn't just clicking buttons on a screen. It's a mental marathon. Every single decision you make, especially with the uncertainty of the market, it drains your brain's battery. And when that battery gets low, your discipline is the very first thing to go out the window. So if the problem is internal, well, the solution has to be too. This next part is all about how you can start winning that inner game, building the mental strength you need to actually follow the strategy you probably already have. The connection here is just undeniable. Trading discipline doesn't just appear out of nowhere when you open your charts. It's a direct reflection of your discipline in all the other areas of your life. I mean, if you can't build and stick to a simple workout routine, what makes you think you'll suddenly find the willpower to stick to a trading plan when real money is on the line? Okay, so let's get practical. Let's roll up our sleeves. Here are the keys to building consistency. The simple, but definitely not easy, habits for building the mental muscle you need. First off, start treating trading like a pro athlete treats a big game. You have to warm up mentally, get focused. Second, you have to be brutally honest with yourself. If you're not in the right headspace, if you're angry, stressed, tired, the single most profitable decision you can make is to just walk away. And third, you got to shift your goal. Stop trying to make money and start trying to execute my plan perfectly. Profit is just a byproduct of good execution. This quote really just says it all, doesn't it? The market is a very, very expensive place to find out who you really are. It will find and exploit every single one of your psychological weaknesses with brutal efficiency. Your only real defense is a disciplined mind. So please, remember this. Your trading journal, your daily routines, your discipline, those are far more important trading tools than any indicator you can download. The real work happens away from the screen, building yourself into the kind of person who is capable of executing a plan without hesitating. And that's the question I really want to leave you with. Take a good, hard look at where you're spending your time and your energy. Is it on that endless and frankly fruitless search for a perfect system? Or is it on the difficult, but so much more rewarding, work of building a mind that can actually win this game?